Hello everyone, this is another review of Dragon Ball Super 64. This is Mr. Informal back with another review. Dragon Ball Super episode 64. I just finished watching it and all I have to say is wow. I mean, not as good as the previous episode, but this one is seriously surprising in certain aspects of it. Let's get to the review. First and foremost, I just want to let you know Gowasu and Kaioshin of Universe 7 did not participate in the fight. They only watch, which I am disappointed. They did not even try to tell Vegeta or Goku any certain weaknesses or any techniques on how to defeat a Kaioshin or a Kaio. Well, anyways, we go back to the scene where Vegeta and Black are fighting. And Black reveals that Saiyans who get angry get more powerful, which is true in a way. So what he does is he takes his energy sword and stab his left hand with it. And what comes out is a sight. I'm serious, it's a sight. Color pink. It exactly like the Grim Reaper sight. And he tries to slice off Vegeta, and obviously he misses. And what reveals is some kind of portal, some kind of energy wave or something. You have to watch it for you to understand what I'm saying. But it basically in the later scenes, we see that it actually creates a clone of Black Goku, and I'll get to that a little bit further. And we see Goku punching Zamasu, and then that suddenly it takes to we go on a break time, and this is the episode where we see Goku and Vegeta fighting the clones of Black Goku, and Zamasu is heading to Bulma's side. And so, while Vegeta and Goku trying to beat these clones, Trunks is trying to learn the Mafuba, the evil containment energy or wave, whatever you want to call it. And the funny thing is, Trunks is trying to do all these poses. He's trying to say Mafuba, 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 and no effect. And finally, Bulma remembers that, hey, wait a minute, I recorded Piccolo doing it. So Bulma shows them, and while Zamasu's heading on his way, Bulma says, you know what, I'm gonna stall time and talk to Zamasu so he can practice the Mafuba. But here's the thing, once Trunks come out, we see Zamasu carrying Bulma on her shirt, just like how the future Bulma got killed by Black Goku. The same pose, and Trunks remembered that. And as Trunks angered rose up, he finally shoots down the Mafuba. Zamasu does not realize it, and he was sealed. And here is my biggest problem of this episode. Once he was sealed in the pot, Trunks question it. Okay, so where's the seal? And we go back to the present time, or our time, and we see Master Roshi holding the seal, the paper seal. And I mean, we obviously see Piccolo, and he was just like unbelievable. And I cannot believe it. Out of all the things that Dragon Ball Super had to show was the idiocy of a cause of why Zamasu was not sealed. I would have accepted Zamasu not being sealed because he was immortal, he was powerful. But for our heroes, but for our main character, for getting the sealed, and this is Goku we're talking about, it disappointed me. Out of all the things that had to go wrong, he forgot the seal. And not only that, you have to note that he was training with Master Roshi. And you're telling me you forgot the seal? That's my biggest problem of this episode. Actually, going back to that, the biggest surprise was Trunks actually pulling it off. Master Roshi said for you to perform this, you have to have a clear mind and clear direction. But for some reason, Trunks did it first time. The reason I think Trunks did this the first time is because, sorry for my hiccups, was that he had the direction. He knew what to do right there and then. He was like, "F it, I'm going to go through this. I know what to do. My main focus is just to get this madman sealed." And he actually pulled it off. The first time I saw this was no subtitles. I was watching it and I was like, oh shit. He might pull it off. And he actually did. I was like, oh, is it over? Sadly, no. And that was the cliffhanger from the previous episode of the previous Dragon Ball Super 64, which we saw. And I'm sure you saw it too. And as usual, Zamasu got out of the pot. He was unsealed. And he's breathing hard. And we see everybody all in one place. Zamasu telling Black Goku, hey, these mortals or these humans aren't fooling around. We're underestimating these fools, you know? And so Black Goku said, you know what? Playtime's over. Now is the time. And here is one of the things that you will remember if you watch Dragon Ball Z was the Patara earrings. And both Zamasu and Black have it on their left ears. And so what Zamasu did was put it on his right ear, which caused the Patara earrings to actually glow and to start attracting each other like magnets, negative and positive. And so they suddenly fused, and what do we see? A fusion via Patara earrings of Black Goku and Zamasu. And Zamasu is basically showing off. He's saying, I am God, I am noble, I am beauty, I am justice. And so that basically it for Dragon Ball 6 for 64. And it shows Dragon Ball 65, but for this episode, like I said, the only biggest disappointment I had was the forgotten seal. Unbelievable. Out of all the things that had to go wrong, it had to be the seal. I think that was just a quick way of prolonging the saga, and I think they should have found a better way of prolonging this saga, not just some seal. But that's just how I feel. As for the review, as you can tell, I'm surprised that Kaio and Gowasu didn't tell anything secretive or any weaknesses that could help our main characters. Not only that, it's great to see that Bulma get involved in this, and basically everybody's actually involved in this. Not just Bulma, it's Trunks, it's Mai, and we actually see Master Roshi, Goku, and Little Trunks, and so that's great to see. So this episode is good. Is it a replayable episode? I would say no. It's one of those episodes that you have to watch to understand the whole saga, but is it something that you would go watch again? No. So for that is my episode of Dragon Ball Super 64. Again, this is Mr. Informal. If you have any comments, let me know down below. And if you have any actually analysis and observation, let me know too, because I do read comments. And with that, I will see you in the next review of Dragon Ball Super.